My name's Tom, and I'm leaving the grind behind and hitting the road in search of adventure in my custom tiny studio on wheels. Welcome to Casa Nowhere. Don't forget to subscribe. You wouldn't want to miss anything. Well, hello internet. I am back with another video. I did have some technical difficulties this week, so let's see how this goes. In this episode, I leave Schoolypalooza, go to Brian Adventure Van Man's caravan, and finally go to Van Aid, another gathering. Basically just having a blast out here in the desert, meeting new people, having fun, and in this episode in particular, seeing some stunning desert scenery. So let's jump right in where we left off when we were leaving Schoolypalooza. Alright, so I think that is the end of Schoolypalooza for us. So I'm gonna get to packing and hit the road. Alright, we are on our way out of Schoolypalooza, on our way to Midland LTVA, north of Blythe, California. Success. It was a very fun weekend. Wild times in the desert. Boat parties in the desert. Stripper poles. Pretty sweet. So going into California, I did have to go through one of those agricultural checkpoints. They did not ask if I had any fruit, just what was in the trailer. It's an RV. RV. Yep.
That's an RV. Yeah.
It was quite a change of scenery just crossing the Colorado. California is definitely a paradise, and even though the topography changed as we got further from the water, it was still spectacular. I mean, just look at this campsite, and dead quiet. Minus the sizzle. So the spot I am at now is just incredible. This is the Midlands LTVA in California, north of Blythe, and it is just spectacular. I mean, it's just breathtaking. What? The one drawback with Midland is that they have no fresh water, and we were getting low. But also, if you recall from the last video, I had heard that Brian Adventure Van Man was having a camping meetup.
It's going to be the first weekend of February.
So we left, we headed to Brian Adventure Van Man's caravan camping meetup. This was at the Roadrunner 14-day LTVA, which is just south of the La Posa South. And another beautiful spot. They are just everywhere here. This event was definitely a bit less wild than Schoolypalooza, but there was still a good turnout. 2 big campfires. I did get to meet some more YouTubers. I met Lori's Way and Life Force Unleashed. I did not get a selfie, but we did talk shop a bit, and they gave me some very good information about tagging my videos. Thank you guys. As I did last week, I will put anyone I mentioned's YouTube into the description. If you guys have not checked out their channels before, go have a look. If you enjoy this channel, you likely may enjoy their channels. I stayed another day or two here editing video and enjoying the sunsets, but once again, it was time to think about hitting the road. So I had a great time at Adventure Van Man's get-together. It was a little more low-key than Schoolie Palooza, but I still got to meet a lot of people, have a couple campfires. But today I am going to head out for Van Aid, an event in the desert where people get together who like to work on rigs. They get together with people who need work done on their rigs, and everybody has a good time, hangs out, gets some work done. I have a couple projects I may do myself. Maybe I'll be able to help someone with some other project. So we're gonna head out and head over there. Honestly, with so many great camping spots, I think I am going to get spoiled. This was at the Plamosa Road BLM 14-day camping north of Quartzsite. Definitely a good number of people here. I parked way out from the crowd so I could have a little quiet to finish the last video. And there was a lot more vegetation in this area. Big saguaros, ironwood trees, creosote bushes. And this camp area is huge. You could definitely find a spot where you could not see anyone. There was some epic spots with just a saguaro out in the middle of nowhere, giant one with a big campfire next to it. But I was there for Van Aid. I was there to socialize, so I just parked on the outskirts of that crowd, and socialize I did. On Friday, there was a potluck, so everybody brings a dish, and you can have some of everyone else's dishes. You could have some of your own. Followed by a little pep talk from the organizers.
Where do I go? How do I connect? And they mainly want to connect with us, right? They want to connect with people.
And then finally, a bunch of live music and a campfire.
And I'm free. Free. Society, crazy indeed. Hope you're not lonely. We be all night. Love.
And we were all making new friends, even Willow. And I was able to find a project to help someone with. A new friend had a short bus where the rear blinker was not working, and I just super lucked out. I took off the rear lens assembly and the ground wire was just hanging there. So I drilled a hole into the lamp housing and was able to screw that ground wire directly to the lamp holder. Gave it a quick test. It was working, so I put it all back together. Complete success. Easy peasy. Since I was on a roll, I went ahead and did one of my own small projects. I started by drilling some small holes into the sides of the shelf by the door and putting bungees there so the bins on those shelves would be secure when I was traveling. For the pantry shelves in the kitchen, I added eyelets that also have bungees. And the good news is, the next time I moved after I did this, I basically took the trailer off-roading. It was definitely one of the roughest little days the trailer has had, and nothing fell off the shelf. Even Kenny got into the spirit. He built himself this little fort on the top shelf of the bathroom. He did manage to knock my spare sheets into the toilet, but that's about it for this episode. It has been very windy, making it difficult to film. I have figured a workaround. In the next video, I leave Quartzsite and head for Yuma, Arizona. So stay tuned for that. I may have a special surprise as well. As always, thank you for watching and have a good one. If you made it this far, why not go ahead and hit that like button? I sure would appreciate it.